The Wolverine Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner.
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines.
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Grove City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Grove City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
And we are live back in Meadville at the Wise Center, home of the Allegheny Gators, and the site of Game 2 of our President's Athletic Conference doubleheader as the Grove City College men's basketball team takes on Allegheny. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs with you this afternoon. Now evening here in Meadville. Grove City taking on Allegheny. Tip-off coming up about 6:20 or a couple minutes after that. Teams are out warming up on the floor right now. Allegheny 5-9 in the PAC. Grove City's dropped the last 3 back down to 10-5. But good news for the Wolverines. Kyle Randall back in the lineup. He missed the last 2 games due to being sick, quite sick in fact. And it's been going around certainly. And unfortunately, it got young Kyle and sidelined him. But the guard from Eastlake North back in the lineup today. And the Wolverines glad to have him get the rotation back stabilized. It was kind of in the blender, if you will, a little bit the last couple of games without him. But Randall back, and the Wolverines certainly will need good guard play today against this Allegheny team that is pretty much guard-oriented. They'll start, in effect, 4 guards and a big guard in James Sitter. We'll tell you about the starters when we come back and get you set for this one. It's Grove City and Allegheny here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Back here in Meadville, time now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the homestanding Allegheny Gators, first-year head coach Pat Sullivan will line them up this way. It's the same starting lineup that started each of the first 19. The guards are Jason Perry. Perry, 6'1 sophomore from Tampa, Florida. Perry comes in averaging 9.5 per game. Luke Barker, 6'1 senior from Struthers. Barker on the season is averaging a team-leading 21 points per game, 41 threes this year. The third guard, Ryan Lang, 6'1 junior, closing in on 1,000 points, needs 16. 6'1 junior out of Knock. He's averaging 13.7 per game. Up front, Isaiah Portis, 6'2 junior from Medina. Portis is averaging 6 points per game. And the fifth starter is James Sitter, 6'4 junior from Fairview. Sitter, team leading 55 threes. He's averaging 13.5 per game. Perry, Barker, Portis, Lang, and Sitter for Allegheny. For Grove City, the guards are Chase Yarbrough, 6'2 senior from Warwick, averaging 14.5 points per game, and Kyle Randall, 6 junior from Eastlake North. Randall making start number 16. He's averaging 7 points per night. Up front, Mike Christensen, 6'5 junior from Oakton, Virginia, averaging 14 points per game, and Russ Gump, 6'6 senior, the big lefty out of Bloomsburg. He's making start number 3, averaging 2.5 points per game. In the middle, it's Isaac Cherry, 6'6 sophomore from Nordonia. Cherry averaging 11 points and a team high 6.8 rebounds per game. Yarbrough, Cherry, Christensen, Gump, and Randall for Grove City. Wolverines 13-7 overall, 10-5 in the league. A win tonight would clinch a PAC tournament berth for the Wolverines. Grove City in the red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim, little black trim as well. Allegheny in the gold, navy numbers and letters, and navy trim. Officials tonight, Scott Derringer is your lead referee. Brent Ritter and Carl Enguiton are the umpires. We'll take a 30-second timeout, come back with a tip on the home of the Wolverines.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because feeling full can sound like this.
How did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
And like this.
Mom, I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/act now. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Grove City will go left to right on the first half. Isaac Cherry waiting to jump center. Presumably will be James Sitter for Allegheny. Wolverines won the first meeting 65-38 back on December 30th. Wolverines led 32-13 at the break. Jonah Bach led the way for with 12 for Grove City, Cherry 10. Allegheny led by Ryan Lang with 14. Gators shot 25% that day, 13 of 52, including 4 of 24 in the first half. It's actually going to be Jason Perry jumping center. And game number 21 of the regular season about to get underway. Ball put up in the air, a series that dates back to 1898. Renewed, Wolverines win the tip. Kyle Randall with it. Finds Gump. Grove City working against the man-to-man with its patented flex offense. Right corner, Christensen on the way. 3 off the mark, no good. And Perry, boy, can he get up. He pulled down that rebound. Here comes Allegheny. Right side to Sitter. 3 up short. Rebound grabbed by Lang, however. They swing it off to Perry on the near left side. Just underway. Started about 6:20. It was originally supposed to be an 8 o'clock start. They moved things up tonight because of the impending ice storm coming. Near wing with it is Lang. Lang on the left baseline. 6 to shoot, in for the cutter. And Barker fumbled it out of bounds. He was open and just couldn't keep the mitts on it. And it will be Grove City getting it back after the turnover. Yarbrough will bring it ahead. Yarbrough over the timeline. Now Randall guarded by Perry. Russ Gump left side to Christensen in the corner. Christensen posting up on Lang. Christensen on the block, backing him down. Steps through, it's knocked away, gets it back, give it over to Randall. 11 to shoot. No score, a minute 5 gone by. Yarbrough rips through, drives in. Down low for Christensen, jumper, glass and good. Mike Christensen kisses it off the glass. And Grove City opens the scoring. It's 2-0 Grove City. With a minute 15 gone by, and the Wolverines now come out in a 2-3 zone. Left wing, Barker, up, good. 3 is open. That may get the Wolverines out of the zone in a hurry. Barker hitting the 3, and it's 3-2 Allegheny. Barker's 42nd 3 of the season. Gump left side to Yarbrough. Chase on the left wing with it. Barker's now tied for 5th all-time at Allegheny scoring. 13-37 for him. Yarbrough near block across the lane, kick it over to Gump, 17-footer. Gump short. Rebound tipped around, and Sitter grabs it. He's tied up by Christensen. Arrow belongs to Allegheny. Gump will check out, and John Ward in for Grove City. 6'6" senior out of Indian Land, South Carolina. Lang over the timeline with it. Grove City in the man-to-man. Barker now give it off to Portis. Sitter on the left wing. Wolverines in the switching man-to-man. Barker into the lane. Gives it off to Portis. Kick it out on the right side to Barker. 9 to shoot. Barker on the block. Barker posting up, spins underneath. Keeps the dribble going. Across the lane again. Now kicks it right side. 3 to shoot. Driving in as Portis puts it up and in. Isaiah Portis got his shoulders square. And it's 5-2 Allegheny. 17:33 to go, first half. Yarbrough to Cherry, left of the foul circle. Up top for Randall. Kyle Randall, 3. Can't get it to go. Rattled around and came out, and Portis with the rebound. Allegheny wanting to push the tempo. Lang into the lane, in on Ward, up with the right hand, and good. 7-2 Allegheny. And the basketball gets away. So we have a stoppage. It does allow Allegheny to set up the 2-2-1. Or somebody lose a contact. Yeah, Ryan Lang lost the contact. Jackson Wayforth in for Grove City. Ward out. And they are going to allow Lang to clean the contact and come in. 17-12 to go in the first half. 7-2 Allegheny's jumped out to the early lead. Allegheny 5-9 in the PAC. The Gators right now, they're 2 back of Geneva in the race for the number 6 spot. And a half game ahead of Waynesburg University and Teal, who are both 5-10. But Allegheny lost twice to Geneva, so in effect it's a 3-game difference. And Lang is going to check out, it would appear, and get our first sub of the game for Allegheny. And it's going to be Devin Lewis in, 5'11" freshman. Lewis out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Christensen into the front court, guarded by Lewis. Lang plays 35 minutes a night. Christensen top of the key, 3 good. Big Mike has all 5 Grove City points. And it's 7-5, 3 minutes gone by. Drew Collins, Anderson Skelton, Austin Johncourt, Jonah Bach all at the table for Grove City. Working on the near side. Barker, he's fouled 30 feet from the hoop by Christensen, who went for the steal. First foul of the night on the Wolverines. It goes on the 6'5" junior from Oakton, Virginia. And it's a new quintet for Grove City. Skelton, Collins, John Korbach, and then Russ Gump returns. 16:50 to go in the half. Shot clock at 21. Between the circles with it is Perry. Perry into the lane. Perry lost it out of bounds. Oh, we'll say it was knocked away. So we'll be Allegheny ball on the baseline. Shot clock now at 15. Barker to trigger out of a 1-4. Gets it far block into Perry. Perry in on Gump. Kick it left side to Lewis. And all Barker on the left side. Wolverines the packed in man-to-man now, or is it the zone? That's the switching man-to-man. Right side Sitter with it on the baseline. Sitter jumper on the way. Good. Beats the shot clock buzzer. James Sitter. A long 2 from the far baseline. The Fairview grad, his first point of the night. 4 different Allegheny players have scored. It's 9-5. Bach into the high post for Johncourt. Right side to Collins, and now back up top for Johncourt. Gump left of the circle. Near corner, Collins with it. Back out to Skelton. 14 to shoot. Gump pivots. Left side, Bach. Inside, Johncourt flashing open up with the right hand, and good. Nice pass from Gump and Austin Johncourt. A strong move. 9-7. Wolverines cut the lead in half as we're 4 minutes into this one. Perry on the right wing with it. Perry. Left-hand dribble. Pivots. Perry will hand it off to Portis, and now near wing for Devin Lewis. Lewis guarded by Johncourt in the forecourt. Lewis with it. Right side back to Perry. 5 to shoot. Perry driving kick near corner. Portis reversal back over to Sitter. Drifting left. 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by Lewis, however, puts it back up and in. Nobody boxed him out, and Devin Lewis, the 5th different Gator to score. 11-7 Allegheny back up by 4, and it'll be a turnover as Skelton threw it in the backcourt. And we've reached a media timeout. 15-16 to go first half. 11-7 Allegheny on top. We'll be back after this timeout on the Wolverines Sports Network.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Allegheny ball in the front court will be Barker inbounding to Jason Perry. Perry from the left wing, Perry across the lane. They reverse it right side for Devin Lewis. Lewis, three is good. Line drive three for Devin Lewis. His second three of the season. Lewis showing out early on. He has a quick five, and Allegheny's on top 14-7 with 14:57 to go first half. Collins, Cherry, Randall, Ward, and Bach for Grove City. Near block Collins with it. Collins turnaround jumper on the way. Good. Drew Collins. His fine sophomore season continues, and much needed basket there for the Wolverines just to stem the tide a little bit. Long way to go, obviously, but Wolverines been a bit shaky on offense. Perry drives in and threw it up top, intercepted. Randall the steal. Ahead to Bach on the right side. Bach to the three-point line. Top of the key for Cherry. Cherry directing traffic. He'll put it on the floor. Finds Randall at the left elbow. Working on Jason Perry. Kick out to Drew Collins. Right side. Collins. Three. Good again. Collins a two and then a three. And just like that, the Wolverines have cut the lead to two. 14-12. Drew Collins, the Trinity High grad. Perry over the timeline with it. Perry on the near wing. Guarded by Jonah Bach. Now guarded by Cherry after a switch. Far side Barker as Allegheny moves right to left. Sitter right of the lane. Sitter into the corner, 7 to shoot. Sitter inside, muscles it up, no good. Rebound loose, and Jonah Bach digs it out for Grove City. Bach through the center circle, down court to Ward on the near block. Ward posting up, spins, steps through, up on the left hand, missed it. Rebound grabbed by Lewis. Ward might have just been a touch closer than he realized. Couldn't get that one to go. Did everything right, just couldn't get it to go. 20 on the shot clock. Barker right side. Barker driving kick down the lane for Portis, puts it up and in. Portis flashed open, a nice basket cut from the foul line. 16-12, the lead is 4, Portis with 4. Randall out to Bach, into the high post for John Ward. Ward reversal near side to Collins and back up top for Ward. Cherry at the left elbow, finds Bach on the left side. Jonah Bach, three long, no good. Cherry flies in for the rebound. Cherry working on Portis, and a foul on the floor on Portis. First foul of the evening on Allegheny. It's on Isaiah Portis. Lang back in after getting the contact lens figured out. And Paulo Cesar in for the Gators also. Caesar, excuse me, he's from Brazil. Yarbrough, Christensen, Cherry, Randall, and Wayforth, the Grove City 5. Inbound goes to Christensen, hands it back on the near side to Yarbrough. Christensen near block, 13 to shoot. Kicks it out to Randall on the right side. Kyle Randall, right wing three short. Yarbrough comes up with a rebound, and the Wolverines will get a second crack at it. Out to Christensen up top. Randall, reversal right side to Cherry. Cherry a ball fake. Top of the circle, Yarbrough, 9 to shoot. Wayforth, right wing, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Wayforth, jumper on the way, doesn't go, and the rebound picked off by Lang for Allegheny. Down court, near corner, Sitter with it, drives the baseline, cut off by Wayforth. Sitter, near side back to Lewis. 12-18 to go in the half, 16-12, Allegheny on top here at home. Right wing, Barker with it, Barker into the lane. Barker moves it out to Lewis on the right side. 10 to shoot. Lewis around a high screen from Caesar. 5 to shoot. Lewis behind the back. Dribble, stumbled, lost his balance, lost the ball, and then he'll be called for the travel. With 2 on the shot clock, it goes back to Grove City. 3rd turnover of the evening for Allegheny. Skelton, Gump, Johncore in. Wayforth and Randall are out. Cherry out as well. Top of the key, Skelton with it. Skelton right wing for Christensen. Back to Skelton. Johncore top of the circle. He fumbled it, lost it, but got it back. Now Skelton between the circles. Gump top of the circle. Russ Gump right side Christensen. Near block to Yarbrough. Posting up on Barker. 9 to shoot. Back to Gump on the near wing. Back to Christensen. Or Yarbrough. Yarbrough pass off to Gump. 3 seconds. Gump to the foul line. Gump is stripped by Lewis. And Allegheny forces the second Grove City turnover of the night. Lewis into the front court with it. Spin dribble. Works it right side. Out to Lang. Lang around the screen. Guarded by Christensen. Throws a bullet near corner. Sitter, 3, good. Sitter's first 3 of the night. He has 5. 19-12 Allegheny. Lead back to 7. 11:06 to go first half. Skelton, top of the key to Christensen. We're getting near block for Johncore posting up on Caesar. Johncore pivots, puts it up. A lot of contact, no call. And they'll get Yarbrough for the foul as he and Barker get tangled up. Pat Sullivan, he's pointing at the monitor. He's not happy. Foul's going to go on Yarbrough. His first, team second. And we reach the immediate timeout with 10:55 to go in the first half. 19-12 Allegheny on top. We'll be back after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
In the media timeout, they took a look at the last play, but there was nothing there other than a foul on Chase Yarbrough, who was going for the tie-up, and he did tie up the ball, but he had a kind of a almost like a reverse grab around Barker, his torso, and Barker was like, "Say, hey, get off of me," and Yarbrough was, "I want the ball," and just 2 guys battle, and Yarbrough picked up the foul, as he should have. It was clearly a foul, his first, team second, and will be Allegheny ball coming out of the break. Barker still talking with Brent Ryder about the play. And we're back to action. 19-12, 10:45 to go in the half. Right side, Barker with it. Barker to the baseline around Skelton. Moves it up top for Sitter. He's open. Sitter 3. That one's good again. James Sitter, second 3 of the night. He has 8, and Allegheny's up 22-12. Skelton with it to Cherry left of the circle. Cherry back to Ward on the near right wing. Wolverines moving left to right in the first half. Christensen near block. Posting up, doubled by Lewis. Back to Yarbrough near wing. Against Caesar. Yarbrough, corner jumper on the way, no good. And the rebound flagged down by Sitter for Allegheny. Into the front court comes Lang with it. 10:06 to go in the half. Lang left of the lane with it. Lang swings it off to Lewis. Lewis a ball fake. Guarded by Anderson Skelton. Back off to Sitter. 22-12 Allegheny. Good first 10 minutes tonight here at home. Gators have been playing pretty good basketball since the calendar flipped to 2025. Sitter left wing, 3 good. Sitter feeling it in the early going. 25-12, 9:40 to go in the half. 11 for the Fairview grad. Cherry top of the circle, off to Ward right wing. He's open. John Ward, 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Christensen underneath, up with the left hand, no good. Cherry the putback up and in. A third chance basket and a much needed hoop for the Wolverines. Wolverines able to get the offensive rebound. Then Cherry the follow after Christensen's putback didn't go. 25-14, 9:15 to go in the half. Barker far side, gets a screen, doesn't use it. Barker into the paint, kicks it left wing. Lang, 3, around the rim and out, no good. John Ward with the rebound for the Wolverines. Chance to cut the lead back to single digits, 9 minutes to go in the half. Ward to Christensen between the circles. Christensen, left-hand dribble, swings it off to Ward left side. Cherry left of the circle, now Skelton on the right wing. Over to Yarborough and back to Christensen left wing. Mike Christensen, 3-pointer good. Second 3 of the night for Christensen. And then a double foul will be called down low. So it'll be a double foul. Foul on Yarborough. That'll be his second, and Barker picks up his first. So that's a development. And Yarborough hearing it a little bit from the Allegheny fans. So the foul on Yarborough, his second, team third. Barker's first, team second. It will be Allegheny basketball with 8:45 to go in the half. Barker, Lang, Caesar, Sitter, Lewis for Allegheny. Buck, Cherry, Collins, Randall, Wayforth for the Wolverines. Sitter on the right side. Sitter into the corner, picks up his dribble, works up top to Lang, reversal to Lewis left side. Devin Lewis, 3 long, no good. A rebound far side. Lang tried to save it, but threw it out of bounds. Ran out of room in the corner, and it will be Grove City ball. Jason Perry checks back in for the Gators, and Devin Lewis gets a seat at the 8:24 mark. Good minutes off the bench for Lewis. Bach into the front court. Picked up in the forecourt by Barker. Left of the lane to Cherry. Cherry against Caesar. Cherry posting him up. Cherry into the paint up on the right hand and good. Isaac Cherry, strong move inside, working on the freshman Caesar. And Grove City has scored the last 7. The lead cut to 25-19. 8:05 to go in the first half. Left wing with it is Sitter. And now up top for Lang. He drives the lane, lost the ball. It's loose. Scramble for it. Wayforth grabbing it, but a jump ball will be called. Wolverines have the arrow. They get it back after the 4th turnover of the night for Allegheny. We've reached the under 8 media timeout. 25-19, Allegheny with the lead. Grove City on a 7-0 run. We'll be back with more first half action from Meadville after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hey, is that a faucet running?
Nope, that's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest.
It is?
Yeah, forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink. The water comes straight from the forest to us. In fact...
What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum.
That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest cleaning up the air we breathe.
How do trees clean the air?
They soak up the dirty air on their leaves, branches, and trunks, which means clean air for us.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yep, but the forest does more than give us clean air and water. It gives us shade for hot days, birds to listen to, and trees to climb.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know how cool the forest could be. Hey, let's go explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
When these two teams played December 30th in Grove City, Allegheny had about as poor of a first half shooting as you could ask for. 4 of 24, 17%. Gators have done a 180 tonight, 10 of 15 so far, including 5 of 9 from downtown. And the Gators have a 6-point lead. But Grove City on a 7-0 run, and the Wolverines have the ball, moving left to right. Block back near midcourt, harassed by Luke Barker. To Cherry left side, 12 to shoot. Gump finds Randall. Randall, 20-footer on the way, goes about 18 feet. Cherry saves it, but threw it back in the middle of the floor. Barker with it. Here comes Allegheny, 3-on-3. Barker to the foul line, kicks it over to Sitter. Sitter to the left block, in on Bach, and Sitter walked with the basketball. Sitter putting it on the floor. Almost glad he didn't shoot the three. He's hit 3 of them so far. That time got inside and committed the violation. Turnover number 4 for Allegheny. Wolverines have turned it over twice. Grove City 8 of 21 from the field. That's 38%. Allegheny 10-8 edge in rebounds. Austin Johncore back in for the Wolverines. Gets it to Randall. Left corner. Gump. Long 2. Rattles around. Pops out no good. Johncore grabs it. Puts it up. Too strong. Won't stay down. Perry grabs it for Allegheny. Oh, 2 shots that both could have gone and neither went. Sitter between the circles with it. Give it off right side for Barker. Kick it out to Lang. 3. Lang doesn't go. Johncore corrals the rebound for Grove City. Bach over the timeline with 6:43 to go in the half. Randall between the circles to Johncore. Top of the key. Off to Gump in the foul circle. Bach left side. 3 off a screen. Good for Jonah Bach. Grove City's all-time leader in threes. Add 1 more to the list. And it's 25-22. A 10-0 run by Grove City. And we have a brief stoppage as there was something with a shot clock, but either way, it's going to be Allegheny ball in the backcourt. It does allow Grove City to bring Chase Yarborough back in, who gets a nice welcome from the student section. Ward, Cherry, Christensen, Randall, and Yarborough. Allegheny has Lang, Barker. We see Tanner Miller, 6'2 sophomore, in for the first time. Portis returns along with Jason Perry. More or less, it's a 5-guard alignment for Allegheny. Certainly a clash of styles out there. Grove City having 3 postmen out there. Right side, Perry is open. 3 good. Jason Perry popped open. Wolverines overplayed defensively, and Perry hits the 3, doubles the lead to 28-22. Cherry left elbow with it. Over to Christensen. Yarborough with it. Yarborough working on Barker. Yarborough knocked away. It's loose on the floor. Scramble for it. And coming out of the pack with it is Portis. Ahead to Miller. Miller. They zip it up top now to Portis. Left side, Lang, 3. Rims out, no good. Yarborough with a rebound. Top of the key, Cherry has it. Near wing to Randall. Finds Christensen. Posting up. Here comes the double to Ward. Left wing now, Randall. Off to Yarborough. Far block, Cherry. 15 to shoot. Cherry posting up, doubled by Perry. And Cherry walked with the ball. 5:22 to go in the half. Skelton replacing Randall in the Grove City lineup. Pat Sullivan is chewing on the ear of Carl Engueton down there. (28-22) Allegheny, 5:15 to go in the first half. Left wing with it is Barker. Barker over to Perry on the right side, working on Mike Christensen. Perry drives in, up with the right hand. Reverse layup is good for Jason Perry. Perry with 5, 30-22 Allegheny. Yarborough gives it off to Skelton. High post for Ward, down low for Yarborough. Reverse layup up and good with left hand. Chase Yarborough's first points of the night. 30-24. That silences the student section, at least for a moment. Yarborough guarding Lang in the forecourt. Lang with it around a screen to the right. Knocked away by Christensen. Tipped out of bounds by Christensen. It stays Allegheny ball at midcourt. Wayforth in. Ward out. Allegheny will have the ball at midcourt far side with 4:39 to go in the half. Barker into Lang in the backcourt, guarded by Christensen. Christensen at 6'5", giving him some problems. Lang left of the lane, working on Cherry now. Pass deflected away, but comes right back to Lang down low. Underneath is Portis. Reverse layup was good. Portis was 6. The Wolverines have lost track of him a couple of times tonight. 32-24, 4:19 to go in the half. Skelton off the Cherry, foul line extended. Skelton working on Perry. Over to Cherry on the left wing. Playing catch with Skelton. Perry draped all over him. Up top to Yarborough, right wing for Wayforth. Wayforth working against Tanner Miller. Kick it left side to Skelton, 5 to shoot. Back out the Wayforth, left wing. Yarbrough, 3 on the way, long, no good. And we have a foul on the rebound. They'll get a ride out underneath on Allegheny. It's going to go on Portis. They'll say it's a hold on Portis. His second, team third. And we've reached our final media timeout of the first half. Allegheny leads Grove City 30-24. We'll come back with more after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 11 private institutions and 2 associate members, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics. As a charter member of NCAA Division III, PAC student-athletes excel in 23 varsity sports as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Grove City will have possession coming out of the immediate timeout with 3:52 to go in the half. Yarbrough, Christensen, Cherry, Randall, and Gump, the starting 5 out there for Grove City. Yarbrough to inbound, finds Randall on the near right wing. Back to Yarbrough on the block, finds Cherry in the lane. Cherry posting up, spins, kicks it left wing. Mike Christensen, 3-pointer, good again. Third 3 of the half for Mike Christensen. He has 11. And Grove City cuts the lead back to 5 with 3:37 to go first half. Mike Christensen helping keep the Wolverines afloat here in the first half. Barker, top of the key. Barker into the paint on Gump. Barker kicks it right side to Perry, now to Sitter. Reverse it off to Tanner Miller, left side to Lang. 9 to shoot. Lang against Yarbrough. Yarbrough out there with 2 fouls. Up with the right hand, no good. Rebound, Mike Christensen. Randall ahead down court to Gump. Gump into the lane. Gump up with the left hand, missed it. Rebound, Gump second try up and good. Russ Gump doesn't miss often. He followed his own miss with a make there. First points of the night for the lefty from Central Columbia. And Grove City is within 3 with 3 minutes to go in the half, 32-29. Lang on the right wing, up top to Barker. Barker to the right block. Barker gets cut off, move it back up top to Sitter. He steps into a 3. That one popped out, no good. Randall the rebound on a run out. Randall into the forecourt. Randall into the lane, 15-foot pull-up, scoots out, no good. Rebound tipped by Gump out to Randall. He lands on the basketball. We have a jump ball, and it belongs to Allegheny. Perry tied up Randall. Randall actually landed on it. He was face up. His back was on the ball. It ends up being a jump ball, and it is Allegheny basketball with 2:35 to go in the half. Coming up at the half, we'll look at the PAC scoreboard, first half scoring and stats, and a recap of a big women's win earlier tonight, 77-68. Grove City defeated Allegheny. Of course, we started about 2 hours early tonight due to the impending ice storm. All the games in the PAC moved up by at least an hour tonight. Perry on the right side, or at least 30 minutes or so. Either way, they're all early starts tonight. That's the bottom line. Perry left of the lane, working on Randall, gets it out to Sitter. Sitter into the lane up on the left hand, scoots across the rim, no good. Not sure how that one didn't stay down, but it didn't. Drew Collins with it for the Wolverines. Collins, a 2 and a 3 early on to get the Wolverines going. John Core left elbow, over to Randall, with 20 to shoot. Collins left of the lane, working on Perry. Collins right hand dribble, posts him up, kick it out right side for John Ward. Ward, 3 off the mark, no. John Core comes out of there with the rebound, finds Bach near corner. His 3, nothing but net. Jonah Bach is tied it at 32. The Wolverines have come thundering back to forge a 32-all tie after trailing by as many as 13. This is a 21-7 run for the Wolverines. 1:30 to go in the half. Sitter far block, kicks it near corner for Tanner Miller. His 3 tipped by John Core. Miller gets his own rebound inside to Lang, blocked by John Core. They'll call a jump ball. It's Grove City ball. Austin John Core getting it done on the defensive end. Ward out, Wayforth back in. Austin John Court, a sophomore, but essentially it's his first year. Remember, he got hurt in the opener last year. 4th minute of his collegiate career, season-ending injury. So sophomore on the roster, in reality a freshman, and he just continues to grow and grow and grow. Wolverines have a chance to take the lead for the first time since it was 2-0. Buck, top of the key, 3, good again, Jonah Buck. Back in Northwest Pennsylvania, the McDowell grad has hit his 3rd 3 of the half, and it's 35-32 Grove City. 7th 3 of the half for Grove City. Allegheny was 6 of them. 3-pointers aplenty here in the Tool City. Right corner, Perry with it. Perry to the block, jump stop to Sitter, back left corner. Luke Barker, his 3, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Caesar, but a foul will be called. And who's it on? It's on Drew Collins of Grove City. Get him with the right out underneath. It's Collins' first, team 4th, and it will be Allegheny ball. I think everybody thought it was Grove City ball, but everybody except Brent Ryder. So it will be Allegheny ball with 50 seconds to go in the half. 35-32, Grove City leading. Work at left corner for Caesar. Now up top for Perry. Jason Perry, 5 points in the first half. He'll hand it off to Lang. Lang, the knock-high grad, in on Christensen. Jump pass and batted away by Gump, but collecting it is Barker. Moves it out to Sitter, 5 to shoot. Left side, 3, Lang good. Ryan Lang's first 3 of the night. Each team with 7 threes, and we're tied at 35. Wolverines can go for the final shot of the half. Grove City has its use it or lose it timeout. Allegheny does too, but doesn't do the Gators much good without the ball. Christensen with it. Down to 15 seconds to go. Christensen between the legs with the dribble. Finds Gump. And now near wing to Randall. 8 seconds to go. Christensen near side of the lane. Doubled in the corner. Back to Randall. 4 seconds. Randall, long 3. Well short. Cherry saves the rebound, and that is the end of the first half. Allegheny bolted to a 13-point lead. Grove City stormed back, and we are tied at 35 at the intermission. Grove City and Allegheny in a good one. Tied at 35. We'll come back with a first half recap after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Halftime here in Meadville, and the Grove City College men's basketball team has rallied to forge a 35-35 tie. Allegheny led by 13 early on at 25-12. Grove City came back and actually led 35-32. Final points of the half, a Ryan Lang 3 for Allegheny. That came with about a minute or so to go in the half, and we are tied at 35 at the break. Grove City in the first half, 14 of 34 from the field. That's 41%. Allegheny, 14 of 27, 52%. But the Gators, 4 of their last 12. They were red hot before cooling off. Grove City, 7 of 15 on threes. Allegheny, 7 of 16. Neither team attempted a free throw in the first half. Grove City, an 18-12 edge on the glass. Wolverines led in the first half scoring-wise by Mike Christensen with 11. Jonah Bach, 3 threes off the bench for 9. Drew Collins off the bench for 5. 4 for Isaac Cherry. Russ Gump, Chase Yarborough, Austin Johncore, 2 points each. Johncore, a game-high 5 rebounds. James Sitter leading Allegheny with 11. Isaiah Portis, 6. 5 each for Jason Perry, Ryan Lang, and Devin Lewis. And then Luke Barker with 3 for 3 points. It is halftime here with Grove City on top tied at 35, I should say. Each team 5 turnovers. Lang 5 assists for Allegheny. Grove City 11 assists on its 14 field goals, so it's about as even as it could get in terms of the stats, the scoreboard, etc. And here at the intermission, all tied at 35. Grove City looking to snap a 3-game slide. Allegheny looking to stay in contention for a PAC tournament berth. We'll take a break. We will come back, and we will take a look at the PAC scoreboard here on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Back here at Allegheny, halftime. Grove City and Allegheny tied up at 35 in PAC men's basketball action. Looking at the PAC scoreboard, The other games are all just getting underway. Bethany on top of Teal 5-2 in the early going. Westminster and St. Vincent have just tipped off, literally. There's no score there. W&J and Geneva tied 9-9 early. Franciscan and Chatham, they are scoreless in the early going as well. Women's finals from tonight. It was W&J pulling away from Geneva 89-62. W&J stays atop the league. St. Vincent holds off Westminster 63-56. So the Bearcats win at home. Bethany goes on the road and downs Teal 98-42. That's the final in that one. And no update and no final on Chatham and Franciscan, but Chatham was up big at the half, and we presume that Chatham went on to get the victory. And, of course, earlier tonight, the Grove City women came up here to Meadville and defeated Allegheny 77-68. Mara Polchinski leading the way with a career-high 19 points. Meredith Sherrod added 16. Emma Ulmer with 12. 8 for Clara Hannon and 7 for Jaden Davidsizer. Wolverines led 23-13 after one, 48-33 at the half. It was 60-48 after 30 minutes. Allegheny got to within 4, 69-65, but Grove City able to hold off the Gators and get the win. As Grove City went 15 of 20 at the foul line, and the Wolverines get a huge road win to go to 10-6 in the league, 12-9 in conference play. Allegheny dropping to 13-7 overall, 12-3 in the PAC. We'll take a break and come back with more after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies. That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better. Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you know, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Teams back out on the floor, warming up, getting ready for the start of the second half, tied at 35. Allegheny will have the ball to start the second half. Gators are in the gold jerseys, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. Grove City red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white and black trim. Wolverines will be off on Saturday. They have the open date. They'll be back home 1 week from tonight. Grove City hosting Teal, 5:30 for the women, 7:30 for the men. And then the following Saturday, the 15th, it's senior day in the Grove City College Arena as Grove City hosts Bethany in the regular season home finale for both the women and the men. 35 all. Second half comes up next on the home of the Wolverines.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back to Allegheny College, the Wise Center, James H. Mullen Jr. Arena, the David V. Wise Center to be precise with the name here. Again, the women's game tipped off at 4:15. The men's game tipped off about 6:20 or thereabouts. There was originally a 6 and 8 scheduled start time, but the impending winter storm coming, all the games in the PAC adjusted. This one moved up 2 hours. So this one, the men's game, we're at halftime here, as opposed to if you're wondering, hey, what's going on, what I missed? Well, the Grove City women winning the opener tonight, 77-68. Now the men's game halfway home. But again, if you're out in, pretty much anywhere in, Pennsylvania or the entire region, the Penn Ohio region, the Upper Ohio Valley, whatever you want to call it, the big ice storm coming. And things could get problematic in the overnight hours and so forth. So if you don't have to be anywhere, don't go anywhere. You can just stay here and listen to Wolverine basketball. You can go back and, of course, you can check out the archive of all of our video and audio broadcasts as well. Need something to get through the next day or two as the weather moves in. Allegheny moving left to right to start the second half. On the near wing with it is Portis inside for the back cutter. Layup is good for Luke Barker. He popped open. Wolverines lost track of him. 37-35, and now Chase Yarborough will set up the offense. We go right wing to Gump. Now left elbow for Isaac Cherry. Near wing to Yarborough. Christensen right of the lane with it. Kick out right side. Kyle Randall, 3 for the lead. It's up. It is off the back of the rim. Yarborough comes up with a rebound, however. Swings it to Gump and out to Christensen. The Wolverines will reset the offense. Shot clock at 14. Yarborough left of the lane, over to Randall. Randall drives in, jump stop, bounce pass down low for Cherry, batted away by Perry. And Allegheny with it. Into the forecourt comes Lang. Lang to the left block, zips it up top to Perry. Perry down the lane, no look pass, and threw it right to Russ Gump. The 6th turnover of the night for Allegheny. Here comes Grove City, down 2. Minute gone by, second half. Gump, bounce pass for Christensen, top of the circle. Christensen now to Cherry, right elbow. Cherry guarded by Sitter. Randall on the left wing. Christensen posting up. Back out to Randall, 11 to shoot, Gump on the right wing. Back out to Randall, Yarborough top of the circle, 7 to shoot, step back, 20-footer doesn't go. Rebound tipped around underneath, Christensen with it, he'll put it up with the right hand and in. Mike Christensen able to dig out the offensive rebound, 13 for Mike, and we are tied at 37 with 18:35 to go in the second half. Left side with it is Barker. Barker working on Cherry, fires it right side for Portis. Portis cut off by Yarborough. Now right of lane to Barker, guarded by the 6'5 Christensen. Out to Lang. Lang into the lane. Lang with the right hand up and good for Ryan Lang. Lang has 7. Allegheny back on top, 39-37. Yarborough to Gump, top of the circle. Left wing back to Yarborough. Guarded by Barker. And out to Cherry. Gump has it, swings it right side to Yarborough. Now Yarborough, turnaround jumper in the lane, good. Yarborough posting up inside, 4 for Yarborough, and another tie this time at 39 with 17:45 to go in the second half. Lang through the center circle. Goes left wing off to Barker. Barker between the legs with the dribble. Guarded by Yarbrough. Move it right side to Lang. Lang to the block. Up over Randall and good. 9 for Lang. 9.93 in his career. Allegheny back up a pair. 41-39. Teams trading baskets here to start the second half. Yarbrough working on Barker. And away from the ball, a foul will be called. And they're going to get, looks like Perry or no, let's see. It's going on Allegheny, and indeed it is on Jason Perry for fighting his way through the screen. His first and team first. We had no free throws in the first half. Wolverines will have the ball on the sideline as the foul occurred above the foul line. John Ward in for Grove City. Christensen far side, backing down. Here comes a double to Randall. Now reversal to Ward on the left wing. Cherry now on the near block now. 8 to shoot. Back to Yarbrough left side. Out to Randall, top of the key. Long three, no good. Rebound underneath. Cherry had it, lost it, gets it back up. Rims out, no good. And Sitter collects the rebound for Allegheny. Gators into the forecourt. Lang, the Knock-High grad. Tosses it out to Barker. 20 to shoot. Barker with it. Barker to the left block. Pivots, fires it back to Sitter. Sitter with 11 in the first half. 3 on the way. That one's short. Christensen the rebound. Christensen over the timeline with it for the Wolverines. 16:30 to go. Down 41-39 here in Meadville. Cherry, high post out to Yarbrough, and now Christensen far block. Finds Ward off a screen. John Ward 3 up. It pops off the back of the rim. Ryan Lang collects the rebound. Lang on the left side with it. Lang in front of the Allegheny bench. Lang with it, guarded by Ward, fires it to Portis, and now right corner to Jason Perry. 5 subs waiting at the table for Grove City. They'll be in after the media timeout as we're under 16 to go in the second half. 7 to shoot, Portis with it. Portis driving kick left side. Lang, 3, no good, and the rebound collected by Yarbrough. Yarbrough over the timeline with it. Each team with 3 timeouts left, by the way. Cherry to Yarbrough in the foul circle. Jumper on the way, good for Chase Yarbrough. Yarbrough starting to heat up. Chase was 6. And another tie, 6th tie of the night, tied at 41, 15:35 to go, second half. Lang on the left wing. Lang guarded by Yarbrough, hands it off to Perry. Perry against Yarbrough. Perry in with the right hand, high off the glass, and it rattles around and drops in. 7 for Jason Perry on a nice move. And again, the tie broken, 43-41 Allegheny. Yarbrough finds Cherry left elbow. Cherry against Sitter. To Ward, and now Yarbrough right wing. Back to Ward. Now to Kyle Randall in the foul circle at the foul line, in fact. Cherry left side, 13 to shoot. Up top to Yarbrough. Chase drives in, pulls up 15-foot fadeaway, good again. 8 for Yarbrough. He scored 6 in a row. Tied at 43, 14:50 to go, second half. John Core, Wayforth, Bach, Skelton, and Collins waiting patiently at the scorer's table. They've been there for a while. Left of the lane, Barker with it, spins, kicks it off to Perry. Perry to the block, back on the right side. Barker, 3 good for Luke Barker. Second 3 of the night for Barker. He's moved into 5th place all time in the scoring list at Allegheny. Ball knocked away in the backcourt. And will be Grove City ball after the timeout. 14:30 to go, second half. Allegheny back on top, 46-43. We'll take a break and come back with more second half action from the David V. Wise Center in Meadville on the Wolverine Sports Network.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Grove City ball coming out of the timeout. It'll be Jonah Bach to inbound. Bach, Anderson, Skelton, Drew Collins, Jackson Wayforth, and Austin Johncore, the Grove City 5, as action resumes. Allegheny with a 46-43 lead. Bach will bring it ahead, guarded in the forecourt by Barker. Now Wayforth has it. Skelton left of the foul circle, near wing Collins. Johncore up top and right wing to Wayforth. Bach, left side to Skelton, back to Bach. Ball knocked away and a steal. Barker the steal, Barker into the lane. Missed the layup. Bach didn't give up on the play and affected the shot. Rebound, Drew Collins. Here comes Grove City back the other way. 6 minutes gone, second half. Bach with it to Johncore, top of the key. Left side to Wayforth, and now Bach on the near wing. Bach turnaround three for the tie. It is long. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by Barker, but he stepped on the baseline. It's Grove City ball. Gump in, Wayforth out for the Wolverines. And Bach to send it in. Bach finds Collins on the baseline. Turnaround jumper. Drew Collins, good. Drew Collins, 7, his first points in the second half. 46-45. Wolverines are 5 of 11 from the field in the second half. Allegheny is 5 of 8. Right block with it is Lang across the lane into the corner to Portis. Portis moves it up top now for Perry. Perry on the left wing. Finds Portis, and now right side to Lang. 8 to shoot. Lang with it. Lang around Gump. Lang puts it up and in a foul. Lang got inside. He's in double figures with 11. He'll go for a three-point play. Makes it 48-45. I may have erred on the score earlier, but it is 48-45. Lang will shoot the first free throw of the night. Foul on Gump. His first, team first. Lang gets it to go. Lang only 55% at the line this year, but gets that one to drop, and it's 49-45 Gators. Yarborough back in. Finds Bach, and now Collins top of the circle. Back to Yarborough, top of the key. Jumper on the way. It is short. Rebound grabbed by Barker. Barker over the timeline with it. Left side to Lang, and now over for Sitter. He drives the baseline, cut off by Yarborough. Sitter on the block, throws a bullet right side to Lang. Lang's three on the way. It's long, and Cherry will snag the rebound. Grove City a 24-15 edge on the glass tonight, by the way. Cherry to Bach. Finds Yarborough in the foul circle. Off to Gump, right wing, and back to Yarborough. 17 to shoot. Yarborough right side. Drives into the paint, stripped. It hit the heel of Devin Lewis and grabbed by Sitter. Allegheny forcing the 8th turnover of the night for Grove City. Yarborough knocked it away, but Allegheny keeps it. Barker left wing. Barker will give it off to Devin Lewis. Lewis, 5 points in the first half. He was a key component off the bench for the Gators in the first half. Lewis, right of the lane, in on Gump. Pulls up on the block. Fires it out to Sitter. 8 to shoot. Sitter will give it off for Barker, and Barker is fouled on his way to the hoop. It will be Allegheny ball on the baseline. Foul goes on Drew Collins, number 2 on Collins. Team second also. John Ward, Mike Christensen back in. Gump and Collins exit at the 12:08 mark. Allegheny maintaining a 4-point lead, 49-45. Barker inbounding out of a 1-4, being harassed by Cherry. And the inbounds goes out to Portis, back between the circles. Near wing Lang, 15 to shoot. Lang around a screen. Back to Portis. Portis to the right elbow, near corner for Lewis. Lewis hesitates. Working on Cherry, 6 to shoot. Lewis spins, puts it up, and blocked out of bounds by Cherry. And with 3 on the shot clock, we've reached the under 12 media timeout. 11:50 to go, 49-45 Allegheny leads. Shaping up for a great finish tonight here in Meadville. We'll come back with more after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Allegheny ball coming out of the timeout, 11:50 to go. Shot clock at 3, and Barker will trigger. 1-4 set. Barker far corner finds Portis. 2 seconds. 15-foot fadeaway off the backboard. Did not hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation. The Wolverines get a stop. Still Allegheny 20 of 39 from the floor for the game, over 50%. Gators came in 43% from the field on the season. Grove City holding teams to 40%. That's been the difference. Gators have shot better than has Grove City. Wolverines at 42%, which is not poor, but not as well as what Allegheny's done. 15 to shoot. Christensen out the block right wing. Yarbrough far block. Yarbrough right of the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Portis will track it down for Allegheny. Each team coming up empty, coming out of the tournament, or out of the media timeout. Barker left side. Barker across the lane. Kick over to Sitter. Sitter right wing 3. No. John Ward rebound. Ahead to Yarbrough. Outlet down court to Christensen. Mike from right of the lane. Knocked away by Barker, but grabbed by Cherry. Puts it up and in. A fortunate bounce for the Wolverines. Cherry's first points of the second half. He has 6. And Grove City cuts the lead back to 2. 49-47. 10:50 to go, second half. Lang to the left block. Cut off by Cherry. Lang, ball knocked away. Cherry the steal. Cherry leads the break. Cherry to Yarbrough from the right side. No look pass to Christensen. Mike on the near block. Pivots. Looking, finds Yarbrough in the corner, and the Wolverines set up the half-court offense. Buck to Yarbrough, foul line jumper, short. Rebound grabbed by Lang on a run out for Allegheny. Here come the Gators. 10:26 to go, 49-47 Allegheny. Lewis, left corner to Sitter. Sitter, guarded by Christensen. The highest scorers in the game for each team. Sitter 11, Christensen 13 to lead Grove City. Now Barker left block, kick it out near corner to Lewis, and Lewis walked with the ball. He got around Yarbrough because it was too nice of a move, and Allegheny turns it over for the 9th time tonight. Wayforth and Randall in, Ward and Bach out. Randall brings it ahead, right side to Wayforth and up top to Randall. Yarbrough swings it left wing to Christensen, back to Yarbrough. Now Cherry at the right elbow. Working on Sitter to Wayforth. Foul line jumper short. The rebound snagged by Portis for Allegheny. Remains a 2-point Gator lead. 9:50 to go, second half. Lang lost his balance, lost his footing, but able to get rid of it before the travel was called. It was close, but he did get rid of it. Cross court, Lewis gets the pass from Barker. And on the left wing to Portis. 12 to shoot. Isaiah Portis near side for Lang as Allegheny goes left to right. Around a screen, Lang with it. Lang right of the lane. Lang with the right hand over Wayforth. No good. Mike Christensen to the defensive rebound. Mike's 5th carom of the night. 27-19, the edge for Grove City on the glass, +8. But considering Allegheny's more or less 5 guards, you'd like to see that to be a larger margin if you're Grove City. Gators -5 on the season. Grove City's rebound margin +8-3. 9 to shoot. Wayforth in the foul circle, knocked away. Scramble for it, dug out by Allegheny. Portis knocked it away. Portis has done a lot of little things in the second half for Allegheny. He has it on the left wing, drives in on Cherry, kick it near corner to Sitter. Sitter into the lane, up on the left hand, off the mark. No. A lot of contact. Yarbrough the rebound. Chase into the forecourt. Shovels it off to Randall. 8:45 to go. We've been stuck on 49-47 for a while. Ball goes into the backcourt. And it's an over and back violation. It's off of Cherry, who did a good job of knocking it away into the backcourt, because otherwise it's going to probably be an easy layup for Allegheny. Cherry a little bit gimpy getting up. He will check out. Christensen and Wayforth out. The Grove City 5, Gump, Yarbrough, John Core, Collins, and Randall. Lewis, Sitter, Perry, Caesar, and Barker. the Allegheny 5. Barker's gone the route tonight, played all 20 minutes in the first half, and has played the first 11-plus minutes of the second half. He averages 36-6 a night. This is nothing new for him. Lewis, top of the key, hands it off to Barker. Barker to the right block. Barker on the baseline, runs out of room, able to throw it to Caesar, knocked out by Gump. Allegheny will have it on the near sideline. Foul line extended, 5 to shoot. And it will be Barker to trigger. Barker into the corner for Sitter. Sitter inside the arc, 3 to shoot. Sitter, turnaround jumper over Yarborough, long. Missed everything. It's a shot clock violation. The Wolverines get it back. So the Wolverine defense has tightened up. Allegheny's been scoreless for nearly 5 minutes now, but the Wolverines have been scoreless for about 3 minutes. Collins receives the inbounds at midcourt. He'll bring it ahead. Collins on the right wing out to Randall. Now Yarborough top of the key. 8:12 to go in the second half. Wolverines down 2. John Core over to Randall. Who will break the ice here? Collins left of the circle out to Yarborough. 14 to shoot. 8 minutes to go. The pass near side out of bounds off of the head of Barker. And Bach and Ward in. We've reached the immediate timeout with exactly 8 minutes to go in the second half. The Wolverines will have it with 11 on the shot clock when we come back. It's Allegheny 49, Grove City 47. This is Wolverine basketball on the home of the Wolverines.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
$11 on the shot clock, 8 minutes exactly on the game clock. 49-47, Allegheny the lead. And we get back to action as James Sitter returns to action. He was over at the watering station, getting a last sip of water before getting back out on the court. Randall with it on the right wing to Collins, far block. Turnaround jumper for the tie. It won't go. Perry had the rebound, lost it. Jonah Bach put back, no. Tip by John Core is good. The Wolverines finally break the drought. We're tied at 49. Austin John Core with the tip in. Jason Perry got up. He got up so high. And on the way down, the ball hit the glass. It was knocked out of his hands. Bach grabbed it. Couldn't get it to go, but John Core the follow. Tied at 49, 7.5 minutes to go. Sitter left wing, 3, no good. John Ward the rebound. And Grove City chance to take the lead for the first time in the second half. Wolverines have not led much tonight. Led briefly twice in the first half. 2-0 and then 35-32. Bach left wing, 3 short. Rebound far corner. Ward saves it. Able to fire it off to Randall. Wolverines try it again. Bach up top. Left wing to Ward. Bach into the high post, John Core. John Core working on Caesar, out to Collins. 9 to shoot. Collins into the lane, 12-footer up front of the rim, back of the rim. No, John Core the follow. It won't fall. Sitter the rebound for Allegheny. 49 all, 6:50 to go. This one is bogged down. Both teams really cooling off offensively. Grove City is on a 4-0 spurt, I guess you could say. Lewis had it off his hands. Can't handle it. Bach with it for Grove City. Bach into the lane. Bach all the way. Put it up. In and a foul. Jonah Bach. Not known for scoring in the paint often, but that time he goes coast to coast. And the Wolverines have the lead for the first time in the second half at 51-49. Foul on Jason Perry, his second, team second. And it will be Jonah Bach shooting the first foul shot of the night for Grove City. Allegheny's only attempted 1 free throw, so it's not as if anybody's getting homered, if you will. Not been a lot of fouls, not been a lot of free throws, and now timeout taken by Allegheny. with 6:37 to go. A 30-second timeout. That'll leave the Gators with 2. Grove City has 3. So timeout on the floor. Jonah Bach will shoot a free throw when we come back. We'll take a 30-second break. Come back with more. The Wolverines have inched ahead 51-49. This is Wolverine basketball.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Jonah Bach, the Erie McDowell grad, playing somewhat close to home. Just about another half hour or so up I-79 to Mill Creek Township. 11 points tonight for Bach. 3 threes in the first half, and now he'll go for a 3-point play here with 6:37 to go. Bach will shoot 1 at the foul line to the left. Perry picked up the foul, his second, and the team's second. Each team with 2 fouls in the second half. Bach, line to the left and short. It's his first miss of the season. He's now 8 of 9. And Lang will cradle the rebound for Allegheny. Gators have not scored in nearly 7 minutes. Near wing with it is Portis, working on Wayforth. Up top the sitter, left side, Perry has it, 16 to shoot. Perry on the right side with it. Perry across the foul circle, left to right, and threw it out of bounds. Threw it over towards Barker, and went for a bounce pass. It just didn't bounce, it just skipped out of bounds. Not sure if it had some overspin or what, but it took an unnatural bounce. And Grove City gets it back. 11th turnover for the Gators. Wayforth with it. Wayforth to Cherry left of the lane. You'd love to see the Wolverines get some separation here with Allegheny in an offensive funk. Yarbrough to Bach up top. 12 to shoot. 6 minutes to go. Collins on the left wing. Collins back up to Wayforth. Now Yarbrough right wing. For Bach off a screen. 5 to shoot. 3. Bach, no. Rebound underneath. Yarbrough comes up with it. Puts it up with the left hand, no. Cherry grabbed it and it's stripped out of his hands by Portis. Boy, Isaiah Portis, pretty good floor game for him tonight. Just doing all the little things. Into the lane with it is Barker. Cut off shot over Yarbrough, no but a foul. Yarbrough got him with the body. It's Chase's third, and Barker will shoot 2. Looking to tie the game with 5:35 to go. 8 points for Barker tonight. He is an 88% free throw tosser, 110 of 125. Ranking among the PAC leaders. And the first one is good, 51-50. And that breaks Allegheny's scoreless drought of nearly 8 minutes. Gators still haven't had a field goal in about 8 minutes. Second one, no good, but Perry with the rebound. Perry underneath, kicks it out right side. Barker open, 3 doesn't go. Cherry the rebound. Wolverines dodge one there, and they cling to the lead, 51-50, 5:24 to go. Bach to Gump on the left wing. Finds Yarbrough off a screen, top of the key. Chase to the foul line, pivots up top for Bach. Jonah Bach, 3-pointer short. Rebound, Gump collects it for Grove City. Wolverines get shot clock reset to 20 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Christensen from the high post spins, and he's fouled. Getting to the lane, and might be a double whammy for Portis. He picks up the foul, and it's his third, and he got hit, shall we say, in the midsection. He's a little bit walking gingerly into the free throw lane, and Mike Christensen will shoot 2. 13 points tonight for Christensen, and that one touches all parts of the rim and drops in. First free throw make of the night for the Wolverines. They're 1 for 2. Second one up, and good. Mike Christensen gives Grove City a 3-point lead, 53-50, 5 minutes to go. That matches the largest lead of the game for Grove City. Wolverines led 35-32 with under a minute to go in the first half. Between the circles with it is Lang. Lang right of the lane. Lang works at far corner to Barker. Reversal back to Portis. Finds a cutting Perry. Perry across the lane. Over to Sitter. 11 to shoot. Sitter on to the top of the key. Back to Lang. Lang spins in. Lang cut off by Cherry. Ducks the shoulder. He's in trouble. Jumper on the way. Tipped by Cherry. Gump with the tip over to Cherry. Here comes Grove City. 3-on-2. Cherry kicked the block. Left side. Pull up. 3 on the waist. Got it! Jonah Box, fourth 3 of the night. 56-50 Grove City. The Wolverines have opened up a 6-point lead. Timeout taken by Allegheny. And that should become a media timeout. We'll see. 30-second timeout for the Gators. 4:24 to go. Grove City has taken the lead, 56-50. We'll take a quick break. Back with more second half action after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because feeling full can sound like this.
How did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
And like this.
Mom, I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/act now. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Cherry, Randall, Christensen, Ward, and Yarborough, the Grove City 5, as we resume action. 4:24 to go. Timeout taken by Allegheny. Leaves the Gators with 1. Grove City still has 3 left. Arrow belongs to the Wolverines. In terms of fouls, each team only 3 in the second half. So we are ways away from the bonus. Lang brings it ahead for Allegheny. 56-50 Grove City leads. Works at left wing. Barker, 3, no good. Rebound, Yarborough has it. Randall out to Yarborough up top. 4:04 to go. Wolverines love to get some separation here down the stretch. Christensen works it left side to Cherry. Back to Christensen. Under 4 minutes to go. Shot clock at 15. Ward inside. Cherry posting up with the right hand. Glass and good for Isaac Cherry. 8 for Cherry. 4 in each half. The lead is 8. 58-50 with 3:45 to go. Lying over the timeline with it. Gives it off for Barker. Barker spins into the paint. Kick it right corner to Portis. Back on the near right wing to Barker. Barker into the lane. Barker pumps again up with the right hand and good. Allegheny went 10 minutes without a field goal. Barker gets that one to go. He has 11, 58-52. 3:19 to go. Still ways to go for the Wolverines. Yarborough up top. Ward on the right wing. Back to Yarborough. Now Christensen with it. Spins left of the lane. Out to Ward. 9 to shoot. Yarborough with it. Working on Barker, and Barker got him with the blocking foul. That'll be Barker's second. Team 4th. And we've reached the under 4 media timeout, or no? I guess we already, did we have it or no? It'll be Grove City ball on the far side. Or no, now we have the media timeout. They didn't give the signal for it, but we have reached the media timeout. Final media timeout in this one. We'll take a break as well. Wolverines up 6, 3:04 to go. We'll be back with the finish on the home of the Wolverines.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex. How did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom, I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/act now. feedingamerica.org/act now. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
.304 to go in the second half. 6-point Grove City lead. The Wolverines have the ball. Shot clock at 20. Wayforth left wing to Collins, and now Kyle Randall. Turnaround jumper left of the lane. No good. Ball batted off the backboard and collected by Allegheny's Ryan Lang. Gators get a stop. They have a chance to cut into the 6-point margin. Lang right wing with it, out to Sitter. Sitter will give it left side to Barker. Barker's gone the route tonight, all 36, 37 minutes now. Barker, right of the lane, bounce pass down low for Portis and back out. They go left side to Sitter. 12 to shoot. Sitter in on Cherry. Up, no good. Rebound Collins with it for Grove City. Grove City bench has been big tonight. Collins and Bach, John Core. Ward doing his usual thing as well. Pass it to the high post, knocked away. Scramble for it. Cherry comes up with it, and Grove City gets the timeout. Wolverines had the arrow as well, but they take the timeout here, so they'll still keep the arrow with 2:18 to go. It's going to be a 30-second timeout taken by Grove City. Wolverines will have it with 17 on the shot clock. That gives us a chance to take a lap around the PAC scoreboard. Halftime, W&J is leading Geneva 48-43. Late first half, Westminster leading St. Vincent 42-24. Let's double check that just to be safe. Bethany leading Teal 33-26 at the break. And then Franciscan and Chatham. Get you an update there too, yes. Yeah, Westminster's leading St. Vincent 43-24 at the half. That is a shocker with a capital S. Westminster's been playing much better as of late. Chatham up 13-10 on Franciscan, but that would be probably the shocker of the season if Westminster goes down to Latrobe and wins that one tonight. Long way to go, but a good start for the Titans down in Latrobe. Here, Grove City's up 58-52 with 2:18 to go, and the Wolverines have the ball in the front court. Jonah Bach will inbound on the baseline. He'll stand on the second E in Allegheny. Wolverines will inbound out of a high double stack along the lane. Bach, right corner to Christensen. Christensen to Gump, far side, 12 to shoot. Gump posting up on Portis, kicks it left corner. Jonah Bach, 3 on the way, got it! Jonah Bach's 5th 3 of the night. 17 for Jonah, 61-52. 2 minutes to go in this one. Barker left wing, fires it right corner to Perry. Perry into the lane, jump stop, kicks it back to Sitter. James Sitter, left side 3, no good. Rebound far corner, Portis tracks it down. Portis in the corner, gets around Gump. Off to Barker, 19-footer long. Perry rebound near corner for Allegheny, 1:40 to go. They reverse it back left side, another 3. This one by Portis, it's no good. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Grove City basketball. You have to wonder, fatigue playing a role in this. You know, the Allegheny, which shot so well in the first half. Gators were 14 of 27 from the field in the first half. They hit the first couple early on, and then now overall in the second half, 7 of 25. 1 for the last 16 are the Gators. The one they made was a layup. Christensen in the backcourt against the 1-2-1-1. Randall, who checked back in, finds Ward, and over to Mike Christensen into the front court. Christensen in trouble, and a foul will be called. It's the 4th on Allegheny in the half, and it's going to go on Barker. His 3rd. Actually, it's the 5th, pardon me. Still one more foul to give. Then the Wolverines will be in the 1-on-1. Randall inbounding hash mark far side in front of the Grove City bench. Into Ward. Top of the key, Christensen, left wing for Kyle Randall. Randall back to Christensen up top. 13 to shoot. Christensen pestered up there by Lang. Looking to get it to Cherry, and a foul will be called on Sitter with a hold. One for the steal. Sitter's first, team 6th. And Grove City will have it far side with 1:14 to go. And Wolverines can take this down below a minute unless Allegheny fouls. Inbound to Ward, guarded by Portis, and Portis commits the foul immediately. His 4th, team 7th, and John Ward will shoot 1-on-1. Ward has not scored yet tonight. On the season, Ward 7 of 9 at the line. Line to the left for John Ward. First one up and good for John Ward. First point of the night for John. A typical John Ward game, passing, defense, rebounding, and scoring when called upon. 4 rebounds, 3 assists tonight, and no turnovers for John Ward in 16 minutes. He's a guy just in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Ward up and good on that one also. 63-52, Grove City up 11 with 1:07 to go. It's a 12-2 run by the Wolverines. Left of the lane, Lang with it. Kicks it out to Sitter. He steps into a three from the left wing. It's good. James Sitter's first points of the second half, keeping Allegheny in at 63-55. Under a minute to go in this one. Randall over the timeline with it. Randall to the top of the key. Wolverines want to play keep away. Christensen with it. Inviting the foul, and Lang will give up the foul. His first, teammate, and Mike Christensen among the national leaders in free throws will shoot 1 plus the bonus. 2 for 2 at the line tonight. 94% on the season. 49 seconds to go. Nothing but net on the first one. 16 now for Mike. Christensen line to the left. Puts it up. And puts it in. 65-55. 49 seconds to go. Lang will bring it ahead. Lang over the timeline. Lang around a screen. Lang left of the lane. Lang to the block. Up top for Perry. Perry in on Yarborough. Pivots. Looking. Gives it back out to Portis. Clock burning up. Portis turnaround jumper in the lane. No good. Gets his own rebound. They swing it out to Perry. Perry steps back. Left wing three up. Line drive no good. Cherry the rebound. And the Wolverines can salt away this one. Yarborough over the timeline. And the Grove City defense clamping down on Allegheny in the second half. Yarborough dribbling it out, 9 seconds to go. Grove City's going to get to 11-5 in the PAC. And that'll do it. Grove City wins it tonight, 65-55. A come-from-behind win. Wolverines trailed by as many as 13 in the first half. They get the win tonight, 65-55. We'll come back with a happy recap after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Grove City winner tonight, 65-55. Wolverines were down 13 in the first half. They rallied to tie it up by halftime, and the Wolverines put the clamps on Allegheny defensively in the second half, holding Allegheny to 8 of 28 shooting in the second half. Grove City was able to get some key baskets. They're down 49-45 for the Wolverines. But an Isaac Cherry basket, then Austin Johncore a tip in. Jonah Bach with a basket in the lane to put the Wolverines ahead to stay, 51-49 at that point, as Grove City at one point held Allegheny without a field goal for over 10 minutes in this one. We'll take one final break, come back with a stat recap, and wrap it up here on the Wolverine Sports Network. It's a Wolverine winner in Meadville. Back after this on the home of the Wolverines.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Back here one final time at the David V. Wise Centers. They tear down after this one. The Grove City College basketball teams complete a sweep tonight. The women winning the opener tonight by a final of 77-68. The men's game, Grove City winning 65-55. Grove City going to 11-5 in the league, snapping that three-game slide. And with the win tonight, the Wolverines have clinched a berth in the PAC tournament. So Grove City has assured itself a berth, and who knows how things will shake out. The third and fourth place teams are home in the quarterfinals. 1 and 2 get byes. 5 and 6 are on the road in the first round, but we know the Wolverines are in, and we know that they will have a chance to play for a conference title tonight. Grove City, again, was down 13 in the first half at 25-12. A big second half. Allegheny, frankly, just went ice cold. 10 minutes without a field goal. Grove City able to get a little bit of a lead and then slowly pull it away. The win, 65-55. Wolverines led 2 men in double figures. Mike Christensen was 17. Jonah Bach was 17. And then it was 8 points for Chase Yarborough, 8 for Isaac Cherry. Drew Collins was 7. Some big play off the bench for him as well. And 4 points for Austin Johncore, including a go-ahead tip-in to make it 51-49. 2 each for Russ Gump, John Ward, and then tonight, Liam Conklin played briefly, did not score. Anderson Skelton, Jackson Wayforth, and Kyle Randall back in the lineup after missing a couple games due to illness. He did not score, but good to see number 10 back out there for the Wolverines. Allegheny, 3 men in double figures. James Sitter led the way with 14, Ryan Lang with 12, and Luke Barker with 11. 7 for Jason Perry, and Isaiah Portis with 6. Tanner Miller and Paulo Caesar both played, did not score. Grove City 25 of 64, that's 39%. Allegheny 22 of 55 from the field for 40%. Wolverines 9 of 25 on threes. Allegheny 9 of 28. Grove City a 42-27 edge on the glass. Cherry with 8 rebounds. John Core and Yarborough with 7. Portis and Lang led Allegheny with 6 each. Turnovers 10 for Grove City, 12 for Allegheny. On the assist category, Cherry and Gump with 4 each, 3 for John Ward. 6 assists tonight for Ryan Lang, who He's continuing his pursuit of 1,000 points. He's, 998 now? 995. 996. I was close, so he'll look to get that on Saturday for the Gators. We'll take one last quick timeout and come back and wrap it up here from Meadville on the Wolverine Sports Network.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Final score tonight, 65-55, Grove City over Allegheny. Wolverines are now 14-7 overall, 11-5 in the league, and they'll have the open date Saturday. They'll be back in action with a pair of home games next week. Teal home Wednesday night at 7:30, and then Bethany next Saturday for Senior Day at 3. Of course, the women will play 5:30 and 5:30 on Wednesday, 1 o'clock on Saturday. And yeah, a couple of other things here on the stat sheet. Again, only 10 turnovers tonight for Grove City. That led to 8 points. Grove City turned Allegheny's 12 turnovers into 11 points. And Grove City, a 30-5 edge in bench scoring. That certainly looms large in what was a tight game throughout. Grove City gets the win tonight, 65-55. Women a winner earlier tonight as well, 77-68. Grove City women are now 10-6 in the PAC. And in terms of looking at the standings on the women's side, WJ's 15-1, Chatham 13-3, Allegheny dropping to 12-3, St. Vincent 11-4, Grove City 10-6. As so we count down through, the Wolverines have not clinched a berth yet, but they are, the magic number is getting pretty low. In fact, depending on how things shake out on Saturday, Grove City could have a berth sewn up without even playing on Saturday, but a big win for the Grove City women on the road against Allegheny to earn a season split. Allegheny winning by 5 down at Grove City back on January the 6th. So with that, we will call it a night here from Allegheny College. I want to thank the folks here at Allegheny, led by Athletic Director Bill Ross, Sean King, the number 2 man here. I'm not sure what his title is, but it's an important one. But we appreciate Sean, and then Travis Larner and Jem Smith and their outstanding crew here for supplying us with everything that we need. Thanks to Grove City Athletic Director Todd Gibson for all of his support of the Wolverine Sports Network, and thanks to Assistant Sports Information Director Tyler Grupak for all the great work that he does. My name is Ryan Briggs. We'll be back on the air 1 week from tonight when the Wolverines host Teal in the Grove City College Arena. We'll be on air at 5 o'clock with the Jason Baker Show. Thanks for listening. Have a great night. Be safe out there. It's going to get awfully icy overnight. And if you don't have to go anywhere, don't. We're heading back to Grove City ASAP, and we will talk to you next week here on the home of the Wolverines. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.
Thank you for tuning into the Wolverine Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.
Probably didn't see what happened, but it was pretty exciting at the end. It sounded like it.